courtesy when using cell phones in public. Cell phone etiquette is designed to make public places more enjoyable. Chances are you've been annoyed by a man or a woman at some point in time that is not practicing cell phone etiquette. They're either talking loudly into the phone, which offends those forced to listen to the business that is not their own, or being almost run off the road by the avid texter who's driving at the same time. Public cell phone etiquette. Surveys taken by VID00006.AVI reports that 63% of respondents admit to being annoyed by loud public conversations. The study also asked people where they most often witnessed these breaches of etiquette. Common responses were restaurants, movie theaters, and bathrooms. According to wisegeek.com, common fixes to having a private conversation. If a private conversation is not possible, then put your ringer on vibrate or silent and let it roll over to voicemail. If it's an important call, then excuse yourself and step outside. If stepping outside is not an option, then answer your call, speak softly, and tell your caller that you'll call them back as soon as you have an opportunity. You can also modulate your voice. Cell phones have sensitive microphones, which can pick up your voice while blocking out ambient noises. Yelling into your cell phone is not necessary. If people are close, then use a low voice. The 10-foot rule is a good one to use. If someone is closer than 10 feet when you're in the room with them, then remove yourself from that atmosphere. Another tip is to love the one you're with. It is rude to take a call on a date, a social engagement, or in the boardroom. It has also become common to take cell phones out when you're with your family. Cell phone etiquette is not only in public places but also in the car. Polls by VID00006 show that the most significant concern over public mobile habits involve texting while driving. 72% of those surveyed ranked it as their biggest annoyance. As reported by the U.S. Department of Transportation, cell phone usage while driving is included as one of the contributors to accidents due to inattentive driving, as well as eating, talking, and applying makeup. With over 190 million people using a cell phone, phone safety while driving is unquestionably an issue. There are two ways that using a cell phone can contribute to the dangers of cell phone use while driving. In order to dial a cell phone, you have to take your eyes off the road. After you dial, you become so engrossed in the conversation that your focus is no longer on driving and the safety of everyone in the car, and the road is put at risk. A tip is multitasking is not always the greatest idea. Some evidence show that accidents are on the rise due to cell phone use. Most calls can wait until you've reached your destination. And if a call is upsetting or distracting, pull over to have the conversation. While cell phones are helpful, they can also be harmful. They can destroy a relationship when you're with a person because you're being inattentive. Or when you're on the road, you can put everyone at risk by not paying attention.